Actually, this shift was pretty great. I'm feeling a little bit negative right now because I just checked my subscriber count and I went one down. Ripperoni. But that's okay, the shift was actually pretty great. I had someone to talk to for most of the evening. Not one person, but many people. And honestly, as soon as you have someone to talk to, it takes your thinking off your own mind and sort of sends it into other places. And for me, that's really, really important. Hey guys, my name is Judah, and welcome today to another daily vlog. Now today is going to be an interesting day. I've got first off the next few hours to myself, which is freaking amazing. Honestly, I'm exhausted and every little rest I can get is fantastic. Later, I've got work, which is, it's just that, you've got to earn money some way, especially in our world and our time. You've got to push hard to get the gains, and, that's just that. But honestly, today I'm feeling pretty positive. Now, I've had a pretty exciting time this morning getting up. First off, I went over to check on my YouTube because I usually do that, and we gained 2 subscribers. And you might be going, Judah, it's only 2. And I'm like, yes, I've been stuck on like 31 for ages, like 331 for ages, and 2 just appeared out of nowhere, and it's just like, well, thank you. It's freaking great. And to add to that happiness, the weather today is absolutely beautiful. I'm struggling to keep my eyes open while recording this because the sun's that dang bright. Honestly, I'm just looking forward to a day with nice weather, being able to cycle in the nice weather, having some rest, and just being ginger, because apparently that's a good thing according to me. But if you're new around here, please be sure to consider subscribing and sharing the video. Well, if you're not new, you can share the video, but if you are, you can still share the video. That's up to you. Just because that's going to help the channel grow, it's going to give me better opportunities to make for better videos rather than just me sitting around the house and then going to work. Because honestly, that's a lot of what my channel is at the moment, and I'm trying to work on making that better. I'm trying to make every opportunity that I can get, to go away and things, but sometimes it just doesn't work out, and it's hard, especially when you're working 2 jobs, this one, the vlog, and also the real life one. But I'm gonna head inside right now, jump onto YouTube, and just have a relaxing, brain-numbing time, because I'm exhausted, and it'll just be nice just to not think. Okie dokie, so I've just finished up with my rest time. I've been spending it watching YouTube, mostly watching Jacksepticeye, because of course his Outlast gameplays. I'm a bit behind, and they're hour-long videos, so it does waste a lot of the time, or not waste, use up a lot of the time that I have to rest. But honestly, I'm really enjoying it. Jack, you've done an incredibly good job, and honestly, I'm a big fan. But anyway, I need to jump back to my room, get changed, and get ready to get out of here so that I can go to work and hopefully enjoy a shift. I don't know how today's shift is going to go. I'm pretty exhausted just because I've been overworking myself, and I continue to overwork myself because I'm Judah and I'm ginger. What does that have to do with anything? I don't know. Okie dokie, so I'm all ready to go. My hair's looking fancy, my bag's all packed, I've got dinner ready. It's chicken chorizo salad with potato croutons. Oh, what was that? Like literally, what? ¿Qué pasa? I'm gonna get out of here, head off to work, hopefully have a fantastic ride, because that weather is still fantastic. I mean, it's gonna make for a nice ride now, but a freezing ride tonight, because of course there's no cloud cover, and all the heat just goes whoop out into the solar system, and you're just like, whoop! Ah, it's cold! But yeah, we'll see you when we get there. Okie dokie, so I've just arrived to work after what was a beautiful ride. That weather is spectacular. But the thing is, I've got something to show you before I get started, because I'm here a little bit early, and I'm like, may as well show you. So of course, if you've been with the channel for the last few months, you'll know that my work has been expanding, building another bouldering gym, which is another type of climbing, low level climbing. And I've been keeping track of it. I made a Kickstarter video for it, and I've just been showing you guys the progress. So I'm gonna go across there, have a decent look for myself, because I haven't been in a while, and show you what's been happening. So the first big change that we've got is the cave area has been pretty much started to get the walls on. It's looking so good. I'm super duper stoked for that. Second big change is this wall over here. We've started to get the framing up for the big overhang. So I think they're like the 45, and I forget what the other one is. But they're the massive walls, and they've got the massive angle. Got another set of like the framing there to head up onto that, which is freaking fantastic. But honestly, we're slowly but surely getting there, and it's super exciting. But honestly, I'm super duper stoked to see the work that has been going into it, and to actually see some progress, because sometimes it feels like nothing's happening, and then you go across and there's like an explosion of progress, and it's like, what? When did this happen? Like, literally, like that. That's seriously how it is. But anyway, I need to put down the camera, get changed, get ready for the shift, because I'm on in like 2 minutes, so I need to get changed. I just thought it was important to show that, because one, it looks good for my boss in case he ever watches these videos, you know, because I'm like, advertising the work, freaking fantastic. You should pay me extra, Brooke. I am kidding, by the way. And also because I've been feeling like it's part of the journey of this channel at the moment. You know, that's what we're focusing on, climbing a bit, and especially this gym. We're seeing that progress and everything like that, and it's super exciting. So, without further ado, I will see you later. Another shift successfully survived. Actually, this shift was pretty great. I'm feeling a little bit negative right now because I just checked my subscriber count and I went one down. Ripperoni. But that's okay, the shift was actually pretty great. I had someone to talk to for most of the evening, not one person, but many people. And honestly, as soon as you have someone to talk to, it takes your thinking off your own mind and sort of sends it into other places. And for me, that's really, really important. Because for me, very simply, I just have a negative way of thinking. If I'm left alone and to my own devices, I always tend to fill my head with very negative noise, and honestly, that negative noise is not good at all. It just makes me feel like crud in the end, and honestly, there's no point. Yes, and I'm sorry if you can hear that music. My boss next door just turned on his music as loud as possible, I swear, and it's just like, okay, that's fine. I will admit he's made a good choice. Mad and Dragon's a believer. Oh, so good. But anyway, right now, I'm going to go behind the desk, do the cash off, and then do the vacuuming around here. Then I can go home, because it's actually earlier than I expected. There's like 15 minutes early, which means either A, I can head home a little bit early, or B, I'll spend some extra time cleaning, which will be fantastic, because, you know, this place is always a mess, and it's terrible. Okie dokie, so my tasks for the evening are all complete. I'm just packing up my bag and then heading the heck out of here, because honestly, I'm looking forward to bed tonight, because tomorrow is going to be a very long day here at work, which is just fantastic. You know, I've got a full day shift, I've got the kids club, I've got just what would be a nightmare of work if I didn't hate it. I mean, what I meant to say, if I did hate it, it would be a nightmare, but I don't. I do enjoy my job mostly, but it will still be tough on my body and my mind. So, you know, it's best to head home, get to bed, and try and get an early night. So, without further ado, I'll see you at 10. Okie dokie, so I've just arrived home after that ride. It got really, really foggy, and it was incredible just how everything looked. It was insanely foggy, and you know, you couldn't see that far ahead, but it was beautiful. I took a few photographs. If you'd like to see them, go and check out my Instagram account, Plester. The link should be in the description somewhere. Go and give it a follow, just cause why the heck not? But honestly, I'm so stoked with how the photos turned out, I think, and it was just fun being able to see that and go, actually, I want to take a photo of that. But with that, I'm going to leave today's video there. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like. But more importantly, please do consider subscribing and sharing the video. As I said earlier in the video, those two things together are going to help the channel grow. It's going to give me better opportunities to make better videos. You know, if you look around all the other big YouTubers, they get to go around the world because they have such a big following. And if you do that for me, I can do a similar thing and take you along, which would be incredible. If you have any suggestions or just want to say hello, you can leave a comment down there, over there, up there, wherever they are. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.